From the Russia hoax, to the attorney generals, to the corrupt DAs in Georgia and New York, and now this. The people in charge of this country do not love America. They hate Donald Trump.
What do you make of that?
You know, this is the verbiage that's going to come out of MAGA world, regardless of what Donald Trump is facing on any particular day. They want to make it about what he came out in 2016 telling us, is that there's this deep state, that there's this establishment that's against a guy like him, an outsider. Even though he's won the presidency once, you'll hear that line with him, and it reoccurs. You know, I must say, we're sitting here at a unique moment in time. He stood for election twice, but he only won one time, yet he's been indicted twice. I'm really concerned about what this says about America to the rest of the world. Does it say we're a nation of laws? Or does it say that we allow for politically motivated stunts? And that is what the Republicans are saying about Democrats today.
Yeah.
Congresswoman Nancy Mace, who sits in the House, a congresswoman from South Carolina who's thought to be quite moderate, she came out punching today, and she said the sitting president is having his political opponent arrested. Think about that. Those were her words on Twitter. So you've got even moderates punching back against Democrats, saying this is politically motivated. But I think this says we're a nation of laws. So
but when you hear stuff like that, do you think it'll resonate with voters? I mean, people also point to the fact, and we've heard this often over the past few days and weeks, that there's two standards of law, it appears here, that it doesn't apply to everyone equally.
You know, there's going to be a lot more talk of that as we see more come out into the public light. Of course, we've heard from Bill Barr and even Nikki Haley today, who is in the primary against Trump, saying that this indictment is damning. But what does that mean to the average person who still supports Trump? And I think that just says, you know, look, there's a lot out there that people could be charged with. And people, meaning former presidents, current presidents, there's a lot of Republicans who say that the Biden family is guilty of many crimes. So I think when we look at how this could resonate and what impact this has on the 2024 general election, I don't see it having much of one. But what I do see is this culture of political fundraising off of moments like this. And I think that's quite odd. But secondly, I want to draw attention to the fact that we've not seen political violence after the first arraignment of Donald Trump in Manhattan and now in Miami. He's being arraigned today and was charged, of course. Have we seen people come out the way January 6th rioters did? We haven't. And I think that's a very good thing, because to me, that speaks volumes. That says there are consequences for your actions. And what the general public, American public, saw is don't do what somebody inciting you to be violent says you should do, because there are consequences. So many hundreds of people have been charged and are sitting in prison today for rioting, for the political, the insurrection at the Capitol that Trump directly caused. And so I'm very glad that we are not seeing that political violence after that first arraignment, nor today.